Okay.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Rise of the Titans with my friend Mist here.
Hi everyone.
So I did a few things off camera. One of them, I got us the Arcane Archives started. Speaking of the Arcane Archives, I need to hand you an item that I don't remember where I put it.
The letter of invitation that I saw in my chest at the end of my bed and already used.
Oh yes, yep. That would be it, yes. Your letter of invitation. So, good. Yeah, that should allow you access to the archive and everything.
Yep.
So, we have the basics of the Arcane Archive, and the reason I went ahead and did all that is so that we could get access to the Radiant tanks. Here we have one that's full of lava and a Radiant Amphora that goes with it, along with the Scepter of Manipulation for whenever we get the upgrades. But also, I have another one in the Between Lands. I did do a bunch of stuff with the Between Lands. Got us all the way up to Sumrite and Octine. Got the Purifier. Our next task is actually going down underground and collecting the Valonite, as well as starting on the geckos. Of course, that's going to go off. But we can go ahead and get started with that, I suppose, over here in the portal.
Let me just drop off some of my things.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I have these chests here for, so that we can drop off our stuff here before we hop into the portal and everything. So, well, that made my armor just go all over the place inside. Oh, and these torches probably would not be good. Bad to swap out.
And just cosmetic armor and wands, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much. Cosmetic armor is fine, your wand is fine. Beyond that, you might not want to take other things, like, you don't want to take food, because they'll rot. Your torches will, like, you can take torches, but you can't place torches. They turn into wet torches or something of that sort. I don't remember what. When you place them, basically they extinguish when you place them, so not advised. We do have food going here in the Between Lands, though. So once you get over here, I can show you our food production. Just throw this in there. Something else I might want to do, since we have all these runes. We have all these runes because I did a whole bunch of tier 2 mystical agriculture, because we had those 3 diamonds. So those were really helpful. Go ahead and get me one of those, so I can upgrade my wand at some point. I don't know that we need compost. Hello. So this is where our base is currently. I mean, if you want to do something more, you can. So in this chest on the left here, I made you a bunch of stuff. You can see some food, some balls of sap, armor, and tools.
Yep.
It's over here on the other side. So it's basic Sumrite, which is not exactly the best, but it's better than, nothing, at least. So, What we do have to do is figure out where to get Valinite, and that's deep underground. If you look at your tools, you'll see that they have 2 tooltips. One probably says something like good as new, and the other says barely any coating left. That's what this purifier is for. As the longer we stay in here, the more our tools will corrode, making them worse. You stick them in the purifier with some swamp water, which I have here in the radiant tank, and it will purify them. So I'll knock it down to 0 on the good as new. As for the coating, we need Scabist for the coating.
Okay.
We don't have any Scabist yet because that's found way down near Valinite and stuff like that, which we don't have yet. So Valinite is basically the diamonds of the between lands. So we gotta go down there to get some. So it doesn't repair anything, but it does that. We have a furnace, a sulfur furnace, as you can see. Bunch of weedwood chests, crafting table. We have a compost bin for creating compost, which if you come out here, outside the base, over here, I have a lot of mushrooms and nettle and more mushrooms. These can be used to make the mushroom soup, or nettle soup, or whatever it is. Nettle soup.
Okay.
So that's always good. We have that available. You need shears to grab any of these. You'll notice that some of the ground is this brownish, yellowish, whatever color. This is the composted stuff. The stuff like underneath this mushroom, which is regular brown, this is not composted. You'll also notice that the dirt here is lighter than the dirt out there because I use the purifier to make purified dirt. Because if you don't purify the dirt first, anything that grows on the dirt will rot if you leave it too long. So, had to create purified dirt so that it wouldn't do that. So, I also cleared out a huge area here. There used to be a wheatwood tree here, but I knocked it down. That took literally 5 minutes of using the axe to tree chopper one of those trees. They're so big.
Boy.
They're so big. I think it bugged out when I did that because I had negative 300 durability on my axe. So that was fun. But...
And see, here's the mine.
Yep, there's the mine. So we can go down. This is where I get the swamp water because it's the infinite water source. Yep. I had it there before I did the radiant stuff. And I was like, why don't I just create an arcane archive? And then I can just put them in the tank and go down. So this is where I found all the Sermerite. It was over on this side. And over on this side, this is down into the caverns where I found the octine. And to get to that, you have to kind of go around this way to this big open cave. I don't recommend going down there. There's a lot of nasty things down there. I fought like 3 whites. And from there, it's really just going further down, really, so that we can get down into where I think it's the Pitstone area is what it's called, and that's where the Valinite is. So, also, I didn't bring any of the sulfur torches with me. I forgot.
You didn't give any of them to me either, so I'll just wait here.
Yeah, I will just run back up. I have them in one of the chests. I just have to grab them. Also, I'm sure people saw, but I did make... Actually, I don't know if I walked over to the garden. But I made seeds for like all of the Between Lands stuff. So we don't have to worry about octine or Sermerite or anything, or sulfur, or bones, or things like that. because we have more than enough of all of that. Here are some torches if you want them. I made
Thank you.
more than I needed to, honestly. So, and we just kind of got to keep going down till we hit pitstone, or until we get to a cave. That's nice too, I guess. But yeah, this is the caverns area. It's massive, and there is.
It's terrifying.
It is quite terrifying down here. Yes. Did you sleep in that? Did you right-click that?
Yes, I did.
Bed?
I did.
Because yeah, we have a moss bed up there. So, oh frick! It's a boulder sprite. Nice thing about octane swords, they can set things on fire. Nice. Ooh, we got an angry pebble. Not that that really helps us any, but we did.
There's particle effects over there.
Hmm? Yeah, that's from the
Particle effects over there.
Oh, over there? Oh, yeah, that's just from
Okay.
the sulfur. Sulfur puts out the sulfur puts out yellow particle effect.
I see. I see.
But yeah, this place is sufficiently creepy, which is one thing I like about it.
One thing I hate about it.
I can understand that. Have you ever done anything with Between Lands before?
No!
I hear some
I've
oxen.
just watched a couple little things on YouTube, and even then,
Yeah, I mean, it is creepy. Like, that is kind of the whole point of the mod, to be honest. So, fun fact, the Between Lands was what inspired this whole mod pack, so. We are at 52. I suppose we could just dig down at this point. Here, I'll go ahead and start digging over here. But yeah. No, I do like the Between Lands. The Between Lands does what it's supposed to very well. Oh, hey, pitstone. Whoa, frick. So there's a hole there, so be very careful. I'm definitely going to want a way back up. Let me ensure that we have one. There we go.
the fact that I'm in general a very anxious, very nervous person just does not make this enjoyable for me. I have a sinking pit in my stomach, and it is not a pleasant feeling.
I can understand that. So I did just grab some scabust, so that's nice. But somewhere down here in the pitstone area is going to be where we find Valenite. So, but if you find any blue ores down here, there's scabust, and that's what we need to protect our tools and stuff better. Let me dig down a little bit further. Because eventually we're also going to need to find life crystals. Those are very important.
Like, I am seriously just starting to feel like sick to my stomach from how uneasy I'm feeling.
I can understand that. Oh frick, termite. Oh hi, Kyron Law.
That's just a straight up hole, not a rendering error.
Yeah, I've noticed that there seem to be a lot of rendering errors lately, and I don't know why. Where did my wand go? Goodness. Also, you can get food sickness. Like, as you eat a certain item, you'll get tired of eating that item. And it'll restore less hunger.
Yep.
And the way to deal with that is to eat something else for a couple of meals. And then come back. And it'll restore your hunger. Or restore your interest in that other food, so... That was a wall? I couldn't see.
There are mobs down there.
Rendering? Yeah. There usually are that deep down, unfortunately. Nope. Oh, that one lower.
Up here.
Hmm?
Up here. Up here.
Oh, hey, Valnite. Nice. One Valnite.
There's something down there. Its eyes are glowing in yellow.
That sounds about right. So we can mine Valnite. We'll need a map to be able to find our way around the Between Lands. Luckily, you can make a magical Amate map that will show you all of the structures and land around you. We will deal with that once we actually have enough armor from Valenite. Which really all we need is 4, because I can just make seeds. Well, I'm probably going to have to mine some more prosperity shards. But, oh hi! It's a freaking swamp hag and a Chiral Maw. Yeah, if its eyes are glowing yellow, it's probably a swamp hag. If its eyes are not glowing, it's probably a white. And the whites are the worst thing to find. There are definitely a couple of swamp hags down there. Hmm?
Just peer around that corner there.
Oh yeah, because of the multiple. Oh, hi, Chiral Maw. I definitely feel like I've gotten better at this mod. First couple of times I did this, it was not easy. But I have done this mod pack like 7 or 8 times now. Maybe more. I hear a white. So be careful, the whites can possess you. And they deal continuous damage while they're possessing you.
I think it's below you.
That it is. Hello there, white. And when a white possesses you, just pull out your sword and swing, and it'll hit it. Because it just flies around your head while it's possessing you. So.
Well, it's down in the darkness now.
Yeah, it's down there now. So we're alright from it at the moment. Problem is that to get to life crystals, we've got to go down there. So. Because the life crystals spawn in the water that is down there. So. At some point, we will have to go down. So it would be better if we could find Velenite before we get too deep into the underground here, but I haven't found much in the way of that. Hello, white. I hears ya. Oh, frick. I just fell. rid of this Chiromaw. One less thing I have to deal with. Looks like the white's possessing something at the moment.
I don't think it's me. I see a bunch of particle effects, but I'm not taking any damage.
Yeah, they do sometimes possess other mobs.
I think it might be possessing me because I did just take some damage.
No, you take continuous damage.
Oh.
Like, if you're not taking any damage...
What is it possessing, then?
Probably a swamp hag that's down here. Probably that one. No, when the whites possess you, you just continuously take damage. Like... It's almost like being poisoned or withered. So...
Ah. I keep wanting to go for my bow, but I don't have a bow here.
Right. We should think about that, actually, making some bows. Also, do not step in the water that is down here, at all.
I mean, I'm still up here on the cliff, and no, I'm not.
Whoops. It's this guy. Pretty sure it's this exact one. Oh, maybe it's this one. One of these guys. No? Wasn't either of them. What? What is it possessing? I'm so confused. Alright, you know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna... Definitely possessing something around here, but I cannot... Whatever. We'll just leave, and if it follows us, then we'll kill it. Let me just put down some blocks. Whoops. There. Should be able to get up and away from it now. Let's go to a different section that has water. That way we don't, hopefully, have to deal with this weight. Seems like it's following us, but yet it's not possessing either of us. I'm very confused.
Ow.
Oh, hi. Oh, frick. Okay, the white is possessing this swamp hag.
The white's possessing me.
Yeah, just swing at it. Got it. There you go. Yeah, I can see it flying around your head there, so... That is the nice thing, is that if one of those things does possess you, like, we can see it swirling around our heads and, like, each other's heads and stuff, so... let me... Yeah, just go ahead and break those. I was thinking about using the shears, but...
There's plenty of them around to use shears on.
Yeah. Plus, I don't know that we need to use the shears on them anyway. I think I've gotten enough materials.
Oh, I see more!
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. Let me just build across. Stop placing torches. I mean, torches are nice and all, but I don't need that many torches down. It's not like it's not like this place is affected by light levels at all. It's just so that we
Just two.
Just two? Okay.
So here's the 2.
Okay. Well, that gives us 3, so 1 more is all we need to get basically infinite. Scabus does not have mystical agriculture, but the rest of it does, so... It looks like the white that was down here is gone now. In fact, it might have even been the white that we were fighting there at the end. Whoops. See, that's annoying. Alright. Now comes the hard part. Actually finding the life crystals. So life crystals will look like stalactites or stalagmites or whatever sticking out of the water.
Okay.
So if you see something that's definitely not a block that's sticking out of the water, then that probably is what we're looking for. It's also why it's very difficult to find them, is because they are in the water. And then once you find them, it's like, okay, how do I get to it? If you fall in the water, you get really screwed. Like, it will rapidly destroy your DK meter there, so be very careful about... Oh, hi. Also, we can apparently tame the Kyra Maws now. I guess it requires you to get a Kyra Maw hatchling, like an egg. I don't know how to do that. But yeah, you can tame them and fly with them now, apparently. It's just part of the newest update to the Betweenlands. So there is nothing down here. There's literally no life crystals. So I might have to go get some mana, because I'm like almost out of mana from my wand.
And that is why I'm glad mine recharges on its own.
Yeah. Oh, frick. Hello, Thorns. Which upgrade is that does the auto recharge?
Well, Siphon helps a bit. It wasn't the cooldown one.
Right. So there's nothing down here. Let me see. Wand upgrades. So the Siphon, track mana from mobs. The condenser regenerates over time. That might not be a bad idea for me to get the condenser on mine. Or the Siphon, or both.
I mean, that is why I have both.
Yeah, I am out of mana on my wand. So that's...
Waiting for it to recharge.
Okay, here's more.
Yeah, killed it.
That swamp hag just let itself fall. I don't want to mine down there, because that is all whole. Yeah, it's... They did a good job at making it creepy. If there's one thing that this mod did very well, it's making everything just as creepy as they could. Like, regardless of what you think of the mod itself, you can definitely say they did a good job with the creepiness. I don't know, I mean, yeah, it's really, really creepy, but I do like this mod. This is one of my... I feel like this is one of my current favorite mods. Even if it is, you know, ridiculously creepy. Oh, there's some life crystal ore, okay. Whoop. Oh dear, that is a blighted one. And they are after me. There's that. Good thing we spawned back here.
Yeah, good thing.
Yeah. I mean, we don't, we can, like, get our stuff back pretty easily. I'm going to, I don't think we have any more thermite at all. So I'm going to go ahead and hop back to the overworld and grab some thermite.
Well, I'm probably going to die again because I want to make sure my speed toad just doesn't randomly disappear.
Right.
Oh, hey. Despawn. Swampeggs, despawn.
Oh, nice. If you can get, because I did have my bone mealer totem, so if you can get that while you're down there too.
Were you still in the same general area?
Yeah, I was not very far away at all from where you were. Though if they're gone, I can probably get over there.
Oh, found it.
So, yeah, I should be able to get over there pretty quickly in that case if they're gone.
They're not here.
Alright. Thermite essence, not ingots. I know how to do mystical agriculture, really. I was trying to make stuff with the essence instead of making the ingots first. Things are just constantly walking into our blastum and exploding. Alright. Armor will be better than the one stuff I have there anyway. We literally just need to find one more Valenite though. And then we can get some Valenite growing and make armor and everything out of that. Oh wait, I can J and which one of these? Oh, that one. That one's my current death point. Yay, got my stuff. Ahead with the cosmetic armor. My inventory's just about full. Hello. Yeah, get stuck on the cave vines. Yeah. Hello, angler. I'll deal with you just about as much as I want to deal with the freaking swamp hags. Get out of here. Whoops. I am completely out of mana now. Ooh. I don't know what kind of loot bag that was. Oh, that's an artifact loot bag. Holy crap.
Yeah, I got one of those earlier, and I got some elevator blocks out of it.
Cool. Yeah, artifact is all like stuff that can be crafted and stuff. Like elevator blocks and things like that. Okay. So I need to get myself over to the freaking life crystal ore. And luckily we just need one. Because we literally just need the one life crystal. I'm gonna go this way. And I thought that was Valenite, but it was not. It was just more pitstone. Ooh, frick. Problem with these life crystal ore is that they are out here in the water. I can't reach that. There we go. I can reach the edge of the ore. Do that.
I'm just trying to see if I can find the last little bit of the Valenite ore we need by just going in a diagonal.
Right. Did I get the life crystal? Yes. Haha! We are good with the life crystals. Okay.
I have one more sulfur torch, so.
Okay. I'm right next to you, so. But yeah, I've already used a full stack of the sulfur torches myself. I'm kind of doing a little bit of window mining. See if that reveals anything along the way. Here's some more torches.
Okay.
I don't have any wood to make more. Well, like...
Cave.
Okay. And cave isn't necessarily bad, though it's not exactly helpful. Since I don't see any exposed thermite in here, and it's a dead end.
I hate it.
Have no torches, so I can't see anything. Have the sulfur, I just don't have the frickin' wood to make. Can definitely hear some swamp hags nearby, though.
Which is probably part of why I'm so punished.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
I really don't know where to find this stuff. I know this was always an issue I had, but I could never seem to actually find the Valenite. Always had the worst luck trying to actually find it. Frick. I think we're underneath the spirit tree, so we might want to back off. Because I think that thing can attack us even from above. I think that's the direction of the spirit tree, though, so... Yeah, that is a thing that can happen. Hi, Swampag. Oh, you're gonna come this way, aren't you? Of course you are. Get wrecked.
Blighted one.
Yep. Oh, hi, Caramel. And I don't have any healing spells.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no,
There's a lot of these guys. What the crap, man? At least we're surviving.
No, I'm about to die.
We were oh my god, there's still more. I'm still alive. Barely, but I'm still alive. Is one thing I do remember from the last time I did this, is that there seemed to be a lot of times where it was just like, suddenly, like freaking 20,000 Swampags out of nowhere. No idea why. Suddenly are. Oh, they are dead. Somehow, I survived. Don't know how, but somehow I survived. Oop. Need to replenish my decay meter. Where the heck is the last freaking piece of Valenite that we need? Like, seriously. Just need one game. Oh, hi. I think we can go up. Probably be less dangerous.
Okay.
Getting away from the water. Oh, yay. There's a storm.
Okay, so let's mine this way?
Yeah. If we want to go that way, we can.
Well, it's not the direction of the spirit tree, so...
Right. At least that's what I'm assuming. I should be able to look at top layer somehow. Yes, we are in fact going away from the spirit tree. Can confirm. Also can confirm, based off of where our death markers were, that we were in fact going towards the spirit tree. When we got attacked by the roots. I think it was you that got attacked by the roots, but I'm just window mining behind you. Already found some Scabbist by doing the window mining. No,
I found a cave.
no, 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 no. Ow.
Ow. Water bad?
Yeah, that's why I was saying no, 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 no. Water very bad. Water make you decay very fast. Okay. Got rid of the water, it looks like.
Yes, I blocked it off.
Not gonna go that way. Gonna go down a bit before I go back to window mining.
I'm out of torches and found cave.
I have found one cave over here too.
Same cave.
Same cave.
Hi.
Yes, same cave. I'm not
There might be Valenite, though.
Yeah. Just a matter of, like, because we can only see so much, you know.
And the rendering errors do not help.
Rendering errors really don't help. No, I don't know what's doing that. Like, supposedly, I have a mod installed that's supposed to fix that. Like, seriously. Well, if we can figure out where we came from, we can go back up and I can make more torches easily. It's just a matter of getting back.
I mean, I dropped a waypoint at the portal, so...
Yeah, I might have one at the portal too. Suppose we could just teleport back to the portal. Here, let me make a waypoint. Underground. We have death, teleport to base. Okay, now I can dump my inventory too. So the octane into the furnace. How are my tools doing anyway? My pickaxe is doing bad. I'm gonna put that in there. Don't need the angry pebbles. Don't need any of this stuff. Oh yeah, the Chiromaw wings, by the way. The Chiromaw wings are really good for getting rid of your food sickness. But you can only do it once per, like, set of, like, food sickness. So, it's best to wait until you have a lot of different food sickness before you use the Chiromaw wing on the food sickness. But, like, it will reset your food sickness on everything, so...
Okay.
I did not grab the shears, so I can't pick the nettles, but I can get everything else. Where did I put the shears? Here they are. I need the shears for the nettles. Also, you can eat the mushrooms. I wouldn't recommend it, because they give you hunger. But the nettle soup doesn't, so... If you want to eat...
By the way, I've popped your bone mealer totem into the chest.
Okay. I've got... Unfortunately, I have a ways to go before I'm going to be able to reuse that. Only at 11.
Yeah.
So, where did that... I know we have some compost. Here it is. I need to make more bowls so that we can have more food.
Hey, Blakey.
Alright, now to replant everything. One of those, and one of the nettles. Once we actually get real food, it'll be a lot easier, but until then, we just have this, the mushrooms and the nettle soup.
Meanwhile, my wand just slowly recharges mana.
Yep. I'm gonna have to actually look into grabbing that before we go back down, because my wand is out of mana. So it wouldn't hurt to get more mana. Plus, it doesn't look like we actually have any sulfur here, so I'm gonna have to go grab some from the overworld anyway. Whee!
And our between lands equipment is just fine in the overworld.
Yes. It's perfectly fine to use in the overworld. So. Technically, even our armor is... Like, we can take the armor in, it just won't be as protective as if we were wearing, even, like, the basic armor from here, so... I don't have a pickaxe anymore either, I just realized. My pickaxe broke at some point during that. Grab some octane and some sulfur then. I went to mine the radiant stuff here, and then realized that I can't do that because I don't have any. I don't have a pickaxe. So that's unfortunate. Octane. Okay. Throw these into here. 1,233 loot bags stored. Very nice. Very nice. I should really put some stuff down. So go ahead and detect this and give me the condenser. Unclaimed rewards. Yep, it is doing a weird thing by that. That is so weird.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab a wand range upgrade.
Okay. I think you can only put 5 upgrades, so keep that in mind. I don't think we're close to that. I don't think either of us are close to that. Well, I think I have 4 at this point.
No, it's 3.
Oh, it's 3 then. Oh, yeah, it's... That's right. It's 3, and then when you upgrade it to apprentice, you get another one. Same with...
Oh, right, I need to upgrade my wand to apprentice.
Yeah, you can upgrade
And
it
I've
to
got a tome to do so.
You can upgrade it to apprentice and advanced and stuff like that. Here, just... Do you have one on you? Okay, you already have one on you. Okay. I was going to say, because I had one literally on me, so... If you didn't have one literally with you, I could have just given you mine. The only... We do have a shield and a super jump that are both apprentice, but those are the only ones we've gotten so far that are apprentice level. Also, we're out of magic crystals. It seems like. Because I am not seeing any more magic crystals anywhere.
Well, I mean, that's why we just upgraded our wands to be able to recharge their mana.
Yeah. Indeed.
But yeah, I'm going to put a shield onto my wand because that is pretty... That does seem decent to have.
Yeah, shield is a nice spell. So.
And I've got an open spell slot right now.
So, that's good. Alright, now I'm back into the Betweenlands.
That is a bright light.
Hmm?
When I cast shield, it is a crazy bright light.
Ah.
Which, I'm actually going...
We do got the life crystal now. That'll help. I need some sticks, some octane. It is dark here, by the way.
Let's see. Can you see this?
Yep.
What I meant?
Yeah. It is quite the light. Where is our weedwood planks? Here they are. Weedwood bowls. And the nettle and the mushrooms and the things. That's right. I can't just shift click stuff into the crafting table here. And then I need more sticks, which I forgot to actually grab out. I can make more of the torches. I'll make more sticks as well.
It just started ringing. It started being used when I opened my quest book.
Ah. There's a stack of torches. Here
Thank you.
is more torches I meant to give you, but oh well. I'm just going to give you half of that stack, and then I give you all of it.
I mean, there's...
There we go. I do still have more sulfur, so I'll put that in there for now. Whee! Back down we get to go.
Yeah.
Down into the underground. Wouldn't hurt to stop and mine more of the sulfur. I wonder if I should bring sticks. That way I can always make more torches. That is a good set there. Where did I put the entrance to the further underground? Over this way? I actually don't remember where it is.
Neither do I.
I know I put a torch by it. I don't know where it is. Oh, is it further down here, maybe? Okay. I think it's further down here. It is. Oh, hi. It's a white. Got him. Very nice. I'll save that, actually.
Spawn pad.
Yep. Knocked him down. Alright. Then it was this way, I think. No, it was not. Where was it? Oh.
We had dropped
here.
down.
Yeah. Modpack here. I think this is the same one that I just knocked down earlier. Healing. Oh, frick, thorns. Frick. Alright. Yep, this is where we were. Little frick. Hi, Chiral Maw. Get out of here. They are the worst. No, the worst is actually the freaking whites, honestly. No, still not true. The worst is the sludge. Oh my god, I had a freaking sludge worm spawn. Those are the absolute worst. Giant freaking sludges.
Modpack.
I probably should be using my dart spell more so I can level up my wand. I just haven't been.
I mean, I did just tell you what I did for a good portion of... but I did just tell you what I did for a good portion of today to get my wand to be able to level up.
Yeah.
Ah! White!
Huh?
White!
Wait.
Right here!
Hmm? Oh, hey.
Right here!
I totally missed that. I walked right by it. Awesome. That'll give
Okay, we
us
can go home now!
Yep. That'll give us enough Valenite. Here, go ahead and pass that over to me. Whoops.
There you go. Right there.
Hmm? Oh, there it is. Okay. 5 Valenite. Cool. Alright.
I am just going to teleport out of here.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing too, because I'm seeing, first off, a lot of render issues. Second off, just a lot of not so fun. Seriously though, there is supposed to be a mod in this that's supposed to have fixed all these lighting problems. And I think the mod might be making them worse. Oh, frick. At least when I freeze, it stops me completely, even prevents me from moving. I was just about to walk into some really nasty water, and I didn't have to worry about it because it froze me.
Overworld, sweet overworld.
And you can grab your regular armor now, too.
Yep.
I think I'm just going to pop over there because I see them. Saw some swamp hags just marching towards me there, and I'm just like, nope, don't feel like it. Do not feel like it. Go ahead and put my between land stuff away in here, though, since I don't really need it outside of the between land. Obviously keeping the Valenite, as that was kind of the whole point of us coming in here. Have somebody that I don't know talking to me, asking me for help on a mod. And I'm just like, just look at the recipe. He's like, how do I make this? I'm like, look at the recipe. How do I make this? Look at the recipe. It's like, do you not have JEI installed? Because if not, there is an in-game thing for that particular mod. Like, there are many ways for you to find the recipes. Why do I need I'm not even related to the project. I'm just a person that knows the freaking mod. It's like, I didn't develop the mod. Why am I the one being asked about how to use the mod?
It was a giant that walked into the blossom.
Yeah, these guys do that. I put down the blossom so that we could grow the blossom fruit, only to find out that the blossom fruit is not as good as I thought it was, and so it's just been sitting there doing nothing because there's been no point to it. Every once in a while a mob just steps in it for no reason because they're not smart. Oh yeah, I need more prosperity shards. I have to go mining for that. I literally only have 2. It feels weird to suddenly have my slime boots back, though.
So,
Hmm?
look at the sun.
Look at the sun? What do you mean? I'm confused.
Do you not notice anything?
Oh, is it not moving?
I don't know the command, Em.
Just slash game roll, do daylight cycle, and then true to turn it on, false to turn it off. It's, do daylight cycle, true or false. Like that.
Okay.
Oh, frick. I'm guessing that I must have paused it at some point. I don't remember when I did, though. Probably did it when I was doing a lot of, oh hi. Real easy prosperity shards. And that gives me 4 right away. So I'm
Very nice.
eventually going to search for more, but I don't feel like searching for more right now, so... 'Cause I literally just need 4. Also, the auto repair on this, on the Tinker stuff is nice. So nice that I
Yep.
forget that the other stuff doesn't have the auto repair. Like, when my pickaxe broke, I was like, where'd my pickaxe go? Oh, right. Your pickaxe breaking is a thing that can happen with, you know, stuff that's not Tinker's construct. You would think I would know that, but apparently not. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 inferium. Seed, prosperity, inferium, prudentium, and valenite. Okay, well, that is tier 3, I just realized. Intermedium. How do I make... Well, actually, I need a prudentium crystal. How do I make? More prosperity shards. Rip.
I guess that gives you your project for off camera.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to work on some of that off camera. We are at time, so we can stop here. I just don't remember at what level the freaking prosperity shards even start generating. So, stop bouncing. Well, they were around here, so they've got to be at least 40. It's just a matter of finding them. But, oh, and right there. Prosperity shards.
Well, that
gave
was
me another
easy.
4. Yep, that gave me another 4. Yeah, that was real easy, actually. I can never remember how to get out of this cave once I'm in it, though. There it is. I need to mark that spot. But, I do hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, feel free to subscribe. You can check the video description down below for a link to the playlist so that you can get caught up on any episodes that you might have missed. I'm always confused why that doesn't use that up, but whatever. Sorry, I'm trying to do the outro while also trying to get this thing. But yeah. Feel free to subscribe. Check the video description down below for a link to the playlist. That way you can get caught up on any episodes you might have missed. That recipe is bugged out still because I forgot to put metadata. There's 4 inferium though. I'm gonna need more than 4. Or not inferium, intermedium. And it takes a full stack to make that.
Full stack of infernium?
Yeah, full stack of inferium.
Well, guess what I just harvested for you?
More inferium?
A full stack!
Full stack.
Plus some!
Right. I mean, we've got lots, so it's not too big of a deal. But yeah. It's just like, oh, I needed 8 inferium, and then I freaking made... Like, with 1 stack, I made enough for 4. So, tier 3 crafting seeds. And now we're going to get our first tier 3 seed. Belenite seeds. Yay.
My inventory kind of filled up, so there's some loose essence about there.
Okay, that's fine. I just have to find a spot to plant the Velenite because I think our farm is filled up, actually. All of our farms are filled up.
There's some space.
Well, yeah, there is in, like, the middle spots. I just wanted to get, like, 9, but it's fine, I suppose. I don't have bone mealer anyway right now because I'm out of levels. So I can't even sit here and speed grow anything. So, but anyway.
I was also gonna say that the big place that's got the aubergine, and I just messed up drawers because I didn't see the fertilized essence moved.
Oh. I mean, if you just right click on the drawer controller, it'll auto place everything. So.
Oh, that is synced up?
Yeah. Yep. It reaches everything. It's got a range of 11 blocks out. So, literally, you just right click the front here, and it reaches everything, even all the way out to the outer ring.
It is not taking from me.
From what?
It is not letting me put stuff in.
There goes the server. That would be one. Well, no, it wasn't the server. It was just us, it looks like. Yep, it was just
well,
us.
that explains why I couldn't put anything in the controller.
Probably. Also explains why you were talking about using the controller, and I'm going, but you're all the way on the other side of the room. That's why I was confused. You're literally on the opposite side of the room. I'm going, the drawer controller. This thing over here. You're like over there. I'm just like, this thing? What? And you're like, all of a sudden, poof. Okay. Well, anyway, this has been an extended outro. So,
yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. See you later.